All right, guys, we're going to recap the huge sell-off that took place in the market today right after lunchtime, okay, which is represented by this gigantic sequence of red bars right here. All right, and I'm going to show you how the market actually rewards patient and disciplined traders by giving us a perfect retracement, okay, right after the signal bar, which is represented by this red arrow, okay, allowing us to nail the sell-off to the exact tick. Okay, let's fire this up. All right, what's up, guys? It's Mark here at Dino Trading. Hope you're doing well. Let's get right down to business. It's been a pretty action-packed week. Kind of felt like the market was going in one direction straight up for most of the week. And of course, those traders that thought they were smarter than the market got their heads cut off trying to short it, right? There's no doubt, at least for me, that the market will eventually sell off. I don't think this corona thing is over. I think we're going to see a big second wave. But until then, you just got to trade what you see, and the market's going to give you clues every single day. All right, so let's get to it. First piece of business, we're going to take this bullcrap chart right here, and with one click of the mouse, we're going to make the chart look like this. Okay, again, this is the TBar chart. This is my proprietary chart style, among others, and it's pretty effective, at least in my opinion, of being able to forecast pretty nice starting points of trends. You guys know that I consider the starting point of a trend to be the holy grail of day trading, because if you can figure out the starting point of the trend, okay, then you're absolutely going to crush retail traders who are trading garbage like this. All right, let them have it. Let them have their MACD and their Bollinger Bands while professional traders focus on price action. That's all we care about, right? So anyway, what was funny to me today was that I actually missed this early morning signal, right? You guys have heard me talk about just simply trading the morning session, and I mean, that's good enough. I had some other things to do today, so I kind of missed this awesome like 200, 300 point on the Dow. So I was kind of nibbling on some stuff after lunch, and when I saw this big old red bar right here print, I knew right off the bat, you know, we might have a pretty nice sell-off from those guys who were looking to book profits, right, heading into Friday. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the market's up like 1,200 points in 3 days, okay? Got to digest that move sometime, right? So anyway, let me show you how to play this, okay? So what you want to do is whenever you get these signals of either direction, whether it's a long signal, which is green, or a sell signal, which is red, okay, you want to pop that information into a smaller chart, okay? It's the ability to forecast a trend move before it starts, right? As you can see here on these dyno charts. And you got to use this information and do something with it, right? So what do you do with it? Well, you pop these details into a smaller time frame chart, right? Mine happens to be the T-bars, right? It's a simple pivot point based chart, okay? And its sole purpose, okay, the sole purpose of the T-bar chart, which you can see here on the screen, is to draw pivot points everywhere, right? All of these pivot points, draw all of these pivot points as much as you can, as best as you can, and connect those pivot points with a trend line. Okay? Is this making sense? Guys, I am never going to show you a chart that looks like this. Okay? It's not for me. I don't think it should be for you, right? If you're serious about making a living in the market, and I mean taking it seriously, not as a gambling habit, not as a side hustle, if you're serious about extracting profits from the market on a daily basis, you got to understand trend lines. You got to understand risk to reward. You got to understand stops, right? But at the same time, there's nothing complicated about drawing two dots and connecting those two dots with the trend line. You get what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes, guys, you really just have to dumb it down and make it as basic and as simple as you can, right? So when you see these rising dots here, okay, you got to be on the lookout to do what? To draw this trend line. Why? Because this red stripe here represents this red dyno bar. It's very simple. Again, higher time frame chart right here. We take this information, we pop it into the smaller time frame chart. That's this red stripe right here, okay? And all you do is connect every single one of these trend lines. This is the final sequence of 2 trend lines. None of these actually broke, all right? So you can see this one actually triggers right here because it penetrated and broke the trend line. Entry happens right here. Your stop goes in 1 tick above the swing high. That's not even 20 Dow points. That is nothing, okay? 20 Dow points is nothing when it comes to placing a stop, right? And then look at that. In a few bars, you basically get to break even right here. You take half off of your position. Guys, that's a free trade. Whatever happens, maybe the market comes back up, stops you out. In this case, if I squish this in, you can see that the market did nothing but take a dump, right? From the exact area where we entered till right around the market close, the Dow collapsed about 200, 300 points, right? And we got in all the way over here via nothing more than a simple set of trend lines. You understand what I'm saying? Simple, easy, clean. Okay, so that'll do it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you had a great trading week. If you have any questions on the Dino bars or the T-bars, get in touch. And as always, guys, I'll see you on the next trade.